Hello, good afternoon, and welcome. Welcome to all who have dropped by this afternoon. A big shout out to all who have been following my videos. Thank you very much. And all those who are new, do stick around and see what value I bring to the table today. My name is Pawan, and I am calling you from my neck of the woods, from my home office, wishing you a wonderful day out there. So, what we are going to share today here with you is going to be, let me metaphorically put it, if you build it, they will come. That's a guarantee. And if you build it right, strategically, YouTube will reward you. So the pointers I'm going to share today are related to what basically fundamentally we need to keep in mind in order to gain the views that we so eagerly look forward to once we publish our videos or our vlogs. So I'm going to read from my script, which is quite all right to do so. You can't be remembering every point or every bullet list that you have put down there. So it's going to be a very conversational vlog with me. That's my style. Bear with me, and hopefully you'll take away some value add as a new creator, as a 40+ YouTube digital creator, or anywhere in between that you are now starting on this platform. So here goes. The few points that I am going to mention is to help you gain your watch time. To keep in mind, it is important to differentiate between 2 or 3 things that you have to understand. The impressions you get is what YouTube pushes out once your vlog is published. Means when people are scrolling the screen, they see your thumbnail, that's the impression. How to engage them to stick around to watch what you have to say. These are basically strategic tips that I'm going to share today, okay? The new, should I say, tips that YouTube has been accelerating, stating, mentioning in 2025. Number one, try to focus on the long form of videos. And shorts, of course, play a big role. But if you focus on creating a long form vlog, that helps engage your audience, hence it will result in a watch time. What do you have to do? When you start recording, make sure the average, it all works with the laws of average. The average should be anywhere between 12 to 13 minutes per vlog as a newcomer, as a beginner, depending on the niche or the genre that you are choosing to talk about. So as a newcomer, keep that average in mind, okay? And like I said, shorts do matter as well. You can utilize recording shorts and using a few clips from the shorts or a little blurb or a little section of the shorts and add it to your long form video as well. Okay, now that we are getting into the technical aspect of it, I will not be talking much about it, but that's just a tip for you to keep in mind. All right, in order to get your people to, or your audience, or your niche market, or the crowd you're targeting to understand where you're going with your vlog, with the clip, the continuation, the connection of building the long form with a clip of your vlog. All right. So enough said on that point. Now, audience retention. How does one keep audience retention? Remember one thing. This YouTube platform is an engaging platform once you hook them into something exciting that you're going to share with them. How do you create that curiosity? There's a term or there's an abbreviation called CTA, call to action. Do not spill out all the goodies right in the beginning of the vlog. Hold their attention. Tell them what is to follow if they stick around. Show them what beautiful nuggets you're going to share with them in order to gain views. And by stating that, you have now aroused their curiosity to stick around. That results in engagement. Okay, so be good at that. Maintain that suspense. call to action. And this should happen at the end of your tail end of the vlog or the video. Mhm. All right. And then at the same time, publish your video. Oh, this is a very important key point as well, which I recently understood and realized myself. I'm a new blogger like you, sorry, vlogger like you guys. I have just started. I'm in it for about 2.5 months. And I'm here not to focus on sharing how many views I've gained, how many subscribers I've gained, because I'm in the journey with all of you. Okay. I'd like to share my journey with you, my triumphs, my struggles, and what I have learned along the way. I will focus on one important thing that I have gained in the past 2.5 months is I have learned so many tips of the trade, which I implement with each blog that I publish out there. And I'm getting better and better by the day. It's a learning process. Not many are fortunate or lucky enough to hit a video that goes viral overnight and gain thousands of views and suddenly monetization happens. That does happen with people who are really focused on all the strategies, or maybe they've done their homework so well that they have come prepared like an expert, and hence they have the videos going viral from day one or day 10 or a month down the road. However, it's never too late. You, me, all of them who are starting this creative journey do understand it is a tool to market your genre. Hence, be patient. You build it, and you build it right. They will come. That's a guarantee. How do I guarantee it? Not from the views thus far that I have attained, but from the very successful vloggers' videos that I have seen. And I have been observing and noticing how they have built their content, how they have focused on creating, enticing their audience with their thumbnails or with their text on the thumbnails, or how they have been utilizing the SEO by optimizing the keywords. So these are the things that I'm learning, have learned, and utilizing, and my YouTube profile has almost hit 99% of utilizing the best keywords possible, the best tags possible, in tangent with the subject matter that I'm going to share. Okay, so important to study as much as you can. Do not be disheartened. I repeat, carry on doing what needs to be done. You do your share. YouTube will be rewarding you before you realize it. But do your diligence. Due diligence is extremely important in order to retain or engage your audience or your niche market. All right. So, and when I said maintain suspense, call to action, I will share with you. So stick around what needs to be done. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, and thus far, if you feel you have been gaining some value from what I have shared, to subscribe. Okay. Now, moving on to the next particular point is add playlists. When you're building your vlogs or your clips or your videos, start putting your videos under categories of various topics in your playlist. For example, I focus on 40 plus. So I have a category that says 40 plus. Then I have a category that says how to, where I focus on various strategies one can utilize when creating the playlist. And once I have made that video, I always check the box in the playlist, putting them under that particular category or categories that you wish for your audience to come back and watch. Okay. So important, very important, create that playlist. And in your YouTube profile, you will see there's a thing called info card. There's a thing called end screen, place where you can add more videos that you have recorded prior to the current one. So by adding those elements, the old vlogs, or sharing an info card. An info card will be part of your end tag, end page, or somewhere in between your vlog on the upper corner, right-hand corner, where it will share information briefly, telegraphic information about either you are paid for a particular brand or you are in partnership with a certain uh, advertising company, or you are in partnership with a brand which you will be talking about somewhere in between. So that info card prepares your audience that this is to come. So you're not being fooled or you're not being taken for a ride by sharing an advert or information that you feel is taking your time away from watching the video. That is being upfront, transparent with your audience. Utilize that info card. Add playlists at the tail end of the vlog when you are ending your vlog. Okay, so these things add value, because now remember, you're not just there to be gaining financially or getting monetized. It's a two-way street. YouTube too has to make money. Once you are monetized, you will see adverts. Those adverts do a profit sharing with YouTube and with you, somewhere in the range of 45% to 55%. Therefore, it is only fair that you share everything up front with your audience. And this kind of makes it a win-win situation where they will enjoy coming back to watch your other blogs. Okay. Now, another feature that you utilize to the optimum is the post feature. YouTube has added, and it was always there, the post feature that YouTube is actually exercising and encouraging me to use. It is or was called community. Now it is called post. It is a two-way conversation between your audience and yourself. Post whatever you want to share with them. Have an interaction. Build that community. It is very similar to the Google forum, where you can talk and get information, share information, or send out a notification of an upcoming live streaming that you're planning to do, or how they should connect with you in terms of communication once you are comfortable or they are comfortable in reaching out. So that's a beautiful feature that you should take advantage and leverage to your advantage. Okay. Now, at the end of this vlog, there are two things I want to bring to your attention. Comment section. Be there to comment what you felt, good or bad, doesn't matter. Whether you enjoyed the vlog, whether you feel it was not worth your time, or whether it helped you, it added value. So do a liner or two would be nice. And if you don't feel like commenting your views, that's fine too. Just share which country you're watching from. It'll be a nice insight for the vlogger who knows where the audience is watching from. It helps on the analytics report, where they can see which countries have tuned in to watch or where the major market is coming from. So just share which country you're watching from, or if you have the time, put in your 2 bits. Let us know, let me know what you felt. So that's an important aspect of a strategy. Why I'm sharing that today. Earlier, before 2024, not much attention was being paid to that. But 2025, YouTube has shared that when people comment on your vlogs, it will raise your credibility, your interactive communication with your audience, resulting in higher watch time and engagement. Thus, it will be promoted even better, in a better fashion. Okay. Now, do know algorithm does not do any kind of partiality with any particular vlog or region or gender or newcomers or old timers. But that's a feature in the algorithm they are adding, where the coding is done in such a manner, algorithm automatically will pick up the vlogs that have a lot of interaction with their audience. Hence, do comment. If you do it, Trust me, when you start your vlog, or if you already are a vlogger, a new vlogger, you too will get the same in return. Because a vlogger like me, I talk for myself. I read every comment. I've set aside a time slot in the week when I respond. Hence, interaction has started. It's fun. They give the 2 bits. I share my 2 bits. So there's a conversational style of communication, which is natural, casual, that starts building relationships with you and your audience, hence resulting in higher scope of engagement for your upcoming other published blogs. Okay. Now, CTA, posting, all these things mentioned in the tail end. So somewhere in between, when you're sharing what you bring to the table, remind them to stick around. So I just mentioned to you the importance of post, importance of commenting, and the importance of call to action that you request from your audience to comment, to bring in the 2 bits, or ask them what more they would like to see from you in your upcoming vlogs or in your upcoming shorts. All right. So in closing, I would like to repeat what I said earlier. Build it right. They will come. Engagement will start. Your audience will slowly and steadily, but surely start coming back to watch and view. And that is the secret of a strategic tip that you should not overlook. Okay. So I would like to thank all of you who came by, checked my vlog, stuck around till the tail end. I also would like you to once again do subscribe if you think you got any value add from my vlog today. And on that note, I wish you all a great Sunday. Have a good day, good evening, good morning. Until we meet again. Thank you.